Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about how to enhance our credentials when we come here to work in the United States. Today I'm outside. So I'm on the road. I'm actually at the ice cream spot. I went to my orthodontic today, waiting for others to join. So I'll just do some chit chat until others join. Guys, as soon as you join, go and just give a one word in the comment section. It could be hey, it could be hello, it could be whatever, wherever you are joining from. Just drop that in the comment section below. Today, I will be sharing with you again another 20-minute live. We don't want to make them long, boring, and drawn out. How you can enhance your how you can enhance your credentials when you come to teach in the United States. I've done videos before on this, and I think it's very important. So I definitely need to touch on this again. Definitely need to touch on this again. If you're joining, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up as soon as you join, so that we can get that out of the way and we can get straight into the meat of the matter. We want this even to be interactive. Go ahead and put something in the comment section. Let us talk. Let us chat, chit chat, as it is called. Today is day 4 of Teachers Launch Chit Chat about teaching in the United States. And yes, our topic for today is, I don't want to get that lady. Our topic for today is enhancing our credentials while teaching here in the United States. For those who are joining Teachers Launch for the first time, we started on Monday, and it's a 1 week podcast basically. So you can always go back to my channel, go to the podcast. Why am I can't say the word? I can't, but I know. Go to the podcast section and just you can just relax and listen to each video as they play one after the other, because that's how it sets up to be played on my channel. So if you're joining for the first time, you missed Teachers Lounge 1, 2, and 3, then you need to check those out. For Teachers Lounge 1, I shared my personal journey and teaching experience, not just the teaching experience here in the United States, but also home in Jamaica. Hey, Amina, Sarisha here watching from Japan. Hey, what time is it in Japan? So for Teachers Lounge 1, I talk about my personal journey and experience. Then for 2, I spoke about, I don't remember, but you can always check it out. And then yesterday we talk about balancing our health and personal life with balancing our personal life with our professional life. And today we're talking about how to enhance your credentials while teaching in the United States. I'm telling you something, a real Jamaican patois right now. May I talk to the Jamaicans? And I don't even want to say just Jamaicans. Look, listen, all my Caribbean ladies, all my Caribbean gentlemen, 5:34 a.m. Wow, you're getting ready for work. All you who take up the initiative to come and teach in the United States, you leave your home country with maybe a first degree, come to the United States, please add something to that degree before you go home. Or if you're even not going home, make it worth the while. Make it worth your time. Make it work. Okay? So, I know not everybody's going to be able to study. And when I say study, like to go and do a degree, like a master's or a doctorate, or do some college courses. But that's why we're having this live today, so I can show you, or can I share with you some other ways you can enhance your credentials. It doesn't have to be in the form of a degree. It can be in the form of certificates that you have completed different programs. And I'm here today to share also that most school districts will send you to go get upgraded. So take that initiative, take advantage of it, and get upgraded. All right. So thanks for sharing in the chat, Amina. Again, guys, I see Amina is on Facebook. Again, guys, if you're live, go ahead and drop something in the comment section so we know you're here. Say where you're watching from. And also, if you have questions, put those in the section below. And if you have comments, definitely if you have comments and you want to share your experience, you can also share them there in the comment section. We like when the comment section lively. So as I mentioned before, I'm outside today. I'm at an ice cream shop, so my ice cream will be coming shortly. So in the background, yeah. And let's go straight into today's topic. Enhancing your credentials while teaching here in the United States. For me, when I came, and I like to talk about my experience, um, and give other people's experience so that you can have an idea of how things work. When I came with a master's, and I have colleagues who came with their first degree. And so most of my colleagues who came have upgraded their credentials. So most teachers who are coming, they come with a first degree because that's the requirement to teach in the United States, a first degree. What can you do to enhance your credentials? You can research different colleges that offer master's programs online, or even face to face if you are in an area that is close to where you live and a university is there that's close to where you live. You can go face to face. It depends on how you like to study. Some people do not like studying online. Hey, fantastic Sanya, thanks for joining. So yeah, so if you want to study online, you can research a university that is, you know, online and is also accredited by your school district, because you want to make sure if you come here on a degree with your degree and you're going to do a master's program, you want to make sure at least when you finish that master's program, you're still working on your J1 or H1B visa. Your school district is going to pay you for that degree. May I make sure to tell them that part there. Rob and Jamaican term, because we know so we love our money. And we're not going to waste our time for going to do our masters and then we now get paid for it. No, we're not going to do that. So you want to make sure that whatever master's program that you're going to be completing, you're going to check with your HR or your school district to find out if this program is acceptable, if it's accredited by them, will they pay you for it? And there's ways of doing it. Like when I was going to do my doctorate, I got the entire program from the school and I shared it with my HR personnel for them to look over it. And my HR personnel advised me to forward it to the South Carolina Department of State, where they could better assist me in letting me know if they will pay me for this degree. And I did that, and I did not start any degree. I did not pay any money because I'm not wasting my money until I got a response from the South Carolina Department of State, who then said yes, they will accept this doctoral degree from this college. And I went ahead and I did it. So you want to do that. First step, check out if they're going to accept the master's, if they're going to accept the doctorate before you start paying your money for it. Also, you can check out for those who come with their masters. I'm not sure about degree if you can get a scholarship for your masters. I can speak from what I know. As I mentioned before, if you watch my platform when I shared, when Miss Pearlie grandson shared his experience. Hey Felisa, how you doing? When Miss Pearlie grandson shared his experience, he spoke about how he got scholarship. My ice cream is here, guys. Give me a minute. Bubblegum flavor. Bubblegum flavor ice cream. You want some? You're not getting none. Anyway, if you're living outside the US and currently doing your masters but unsure about where you will work, how can you check that out? I'll come back to that, Amina. Just remind me shortly. I don't want to forget what I'm saying. But when he shared his experience, he did say that when he applied to do his doctorate, he got a scholarship to do his doctorate. So I'm not sure about others, like for masters, if they will offer scholarship for your masters as an international teacher, and ice cream and chips. But he got a scholarship. If you check that video out, he shared all the details. Um, you can check that out and learn more from him. But yeah, You can also check if universities will offer you a scholarship to complete your doctoral degree or your master's degree. I've not heard anybody said they're an international teacher and they got a master's scholarship. But if you are, or if you know somebody who have, you can put that in the comment section below so that others can learn also about what's happening. Okay? So, mhm, let me answer Amina. Hey, Andrea. I mean, if you're outside the United States, that's going to be hard because you're not sure which district or which state, I should say, which state you're going to be working in. Unless you specifically know, like, for example, I'm going to work in Florida. Let me check out Florida Department of Education and ask them if they accept this degree. That's one way of doing it. But if you don't know where exactly you're going to be working, it's going to be hard. So if you have a target state, you can find out from the state. You would get the program description, when they lay out the different courses they offer. You would get that and send it to the Department of State in Florida, for example, and ask them if they would accept or if it is, going to be paid for if you're to complete this program. All right? So, thank you, Felicia. So, that's one way, studying. Another way, not everybody is going to come to the United States and have money to study. They might come with their first degree and they cannot afford to study to get a master's degree, but they might be able to do, a degree plus 15 or a degree plus 30, whatever they call it. I know with the masters, they have masters plus 30 because when I was doing my doctorate, um, halfway through the doctorate, I could get something added to my license in master's plus 30, and I could start getting a little stipend before I finish the doctorate. So you might can do something like that. The thing they call master's plus 30, if you're sure you don't want to do a doctorate, is something called EDS. It's called an education specialist, an education specialist degree. So it's a little higher than the master's. You can do that also and still get a little more pay here in the United States. My ice cream melt and get a little more pay in the United States. So that's another thing you can think about. Guys, please forgive me. My ice cream melt. The next thing, if you cannot afford no type of stuff like that, your school districts are always sending people for training. Some of the trainings you get certificates. Look, I would advise you to take up the offer. I know sometimes we care about it with school, but take up the offer and get these trainings, at least a certificate, because if you're going to look at a job and they might ask you for something, and you might say, oh, I did some training in that, and you can provide that certificate, trust me, they're going to um, push you ahead of those who did not have training in it. North Carolina do not pay for masters, unfortunately. That is so true, Felicia. For those who did not know, North Carolina only pay teachers for a first degree. That is sad, but we're not even going to get into that. All right? So you're going to take up those offers and do those certificates and, stack them up. And another way you can do it, this is the final way I'm going to do it. Yes, yes, Amina, they do not. I've mentioned that before on my channel. Another way you can do it, some school districts will provide courses that can be added to your license. For example, Georgia, you can do different courses and these be added to your license. For example, some school districts offer the gifted education program endorsement. So if you want to be a gifted teacher to teach gifted students, some school districts will offer that program. And once you complete the program, and I'm telling you from experience, a specific school district, they offer this program for free to their employees. And once you complete it, it's a 1-year program, it's added to your license. So you can add that gifted education endorsement to your license. Another one you can add is ESOL, English as a second language. ESOL, if you want to teach students who don't speak English as a first language. Some school districts offer that program. When I was in South Carolina, they sent me to do that course as well. I started it in South Carolina. I didn't get it completed, but I did get it complete in Georgia. And now I have ESOL endorsement on my license. There's other programs like teacher leadership. Basically, in Georgia, anything you'd like to teach. If you're trying to get out of the classroom, hello, baby. If you're trying to get out of the classroom, for example, you want to teach as I said, gifted students is one. If you want to teach computer science, or if you want to teach special education, can you believe this? Me, as a general ed teacher, if I decide I want to teach special education in Georgia, all I have to do is go and do the GACE exam in special education for K to 12. Once I pass that exam, I can add that to my license. Now you might look at it and say that's not no add-on, that's not no enhancement to my credentials, but of course it is, because now you're not only a primary trained teacher, but you can also teach special education. Um you have an endorsement on your license to say you can teach special education. So these are things we can look into and see how we can take advantage of them. You can look at the different specific subject areas that you'd like to teach and do the exams in it. I know in Georgia, and I'm speaking specifically for Georgia. I'm not sure if North Carolina allows that or if South Carolina allow it. If you are from those states and you know, you can put it in the comment section below so that others can learn from you. But in Georgia, you can take any individual course that you like to teach, do the exam, pass it, get it added to your license, and if an opening comes up becomes available, or if a school district in Georgia needs that teacher, for example, if a school district needs an ESOL teacher, I am qualified to teach ESOL. If they need a gifted teacher, I am qualified to teach ESOL. It's on my license, my teaching license. So these are ways we can enhance our teaching credentials and make it that we're not just coming here to work. Yes, we're here to work, but not just to work and not try to elevate ourselves. We want to get in the frame of mind of elevating ourselves. Another thing you can do, if you know you want to go into coaching or leadership, you can do different courses. Some universities offer courses that you can do. For example, if you know you want to become an assistant principal, right? And I'm giving an example of Georgia again. You want to become an assistant principal. You have a master's degree, but it's not in education or leadership. There are universities that offer one-year programs where you can complete the ed leadership courses as well as complete the ed leadership guest test. And once you put those together with the other requirements, which is not a lot, you can get that tier one educational leadership on your teaching license. What does that mean? You have your master's and now you have this educational tier one leadership on your license. You can apply for assistant principal jobs and you will be considered because you have the requirements. You see what I'm saying? You have the requirements. So we want to get in the frame of mind of not just working, but also enhancing our credentials. Let me look in the chat now and see what's happening. North Carolina doesn't pay. Mm. So North Carolina doesn't pay for the masters, but some districts in North Carolina will pay you for it. Is that what you're saying, Sanya? Yes, I have a master's and I do not get paid for it, but it's worth the future. I'm not sure what you're saying. It's worth it. You're saying the pay is worth it, though you're not getting paid for your masters. It's worth it because I get to understand that maybe because North Carolina pay scale might be a little higher, right, Tanya and Felicia? Yes, my district pays me. Mm. So, though the state does not pay for it, some school districts use their initiative. That's what you're saying. Some school districts use their initiative and pay the teachers who are qualified with a master's degree. That is understandable. It, I mean, it is good to get it for the future. Yes, it is still good to get the masters, even if you're not going to be paid in, even if you're not going to be paid in North Carolina. You might not be in North Carolina for the rest of your life. You might find out that you end up in a different state, and your master is going to be paid for now. So that is very true, Felisa. Thanks for that. All right. So I did say it's going to be 20 minutes, quick, short, and spicy. I hope my ice cream I melt today. My ice cream I melt. I hope you learned something and you can share this video with somebody who can learn something from it. If you have not liked the videos yet, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If this is the first time on this channel, go ahead and subscribe, turn the notification bells on so that you can be notified each time a video is uploaded or I'm live. Also, if you did not check out Teachers Launch 1, 2, and 3, you can always go on my YouTube channel and go on the podcast and just relax and listen. They will play one after the other. Okay? Again, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for always going above and beyond. Thank you, Sonia, and I appreciate you. Let me tell you something. I appreciate Sonia so much. This girl, she share all my videos. She share all the posters. She's just always there. So I'm very appreciative of you also. Fantastic, Sonia. Felicia, you're always reaching out. I'm appreciative of you also. Amina, I appreciate you. You're all the way in Japan and you're on. I am excited, guys. It's all about sharing and building this community. Andrea, thanks for joining. I appreciate all my viewers who are watching live, and I'm definitely going to appreciate my viewers who will be watching after. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hey, Alicia, we're leaving, but thanks for joining. I will put the poster up for tomorrow's live, which is the last day for this week, and I'll let you know if I'll be on next week again. If it is requested and you guys enjoy Teachers Launch episodes 1 and 5 and would like more, please let me know. I'm coming to the US, but completing my master's first. We'll need your help in the future. Awesome. You can always check out supremacyconnect.com. For those who don't know, I do offer one-on-one consultancy services, and you can check those out at supremacyconnect.com, where I can guide you throughout the process and assist you in finding a job here in the United States. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.